Hello and welcome into SorareAndrews, brought to you by Sorare Data and still not sponsored by any sort of money and card combining vehicle company. I am Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdinho at Sorare, joined by Andy Black on Sorare. Andy, how excited are you for cards in three?
What did you call it? A money combining vehicle?
That's what I called it, yeah. Money and clip combining vehicle. Did I say combining, holding?
I don't know. I guess we're just going to go with that, huh?
Yeah. Either way, I don't know. Thank you to everybody for joining us, including those who claimed we were late when we weren't. So sorry, but not really. Surface just said 3D cards don't matter.
He said they do not matter.
Yeah, that's true too. I don't know what that means. Maybe we'll spend 60 minutes talking about what that meant instead of actually whether they matter. Andy, how excited are you for new cards?
New cards.
The same cards, but they're just, maybe we have another dimension to them.
Well, I'm really happy to get the new Luton Town cards in my gallery. I want to just get a full stack Luton Town. Let's go.
I wonder how those have been selling.
I can't imagine too well, right?
Do they have any good players?
I'm gonna say no, but I'm sure somebody out there in chat will be like, "Hey, you disrespected Chong or whoever the old Bruges guy is that might actually be decent."
Oh, is he there? Well, how about that?
Yeah,
he was a Man United guy for a while, wasn't he?
Was he? I don't know.
I think. Spartan Dog said, "How many minutes or hours have we all spent spinning cards?" Andy, have you spun any of the cards yet?
I'm a peasant with a.
No. I don't even mean there. I just meant like on the website. You can still move around.
Yeah. I mean, I've done that a little bit. Yeah, sure.
How did it feel?
About as good as it possibly could have. I don't know.
That seems encouraging.
Oh, Kev said they have a Ross Barkley. All right. Celebrating before the ball goes in, Ross.
I remember the picture of him, like when he signed and he was like wearing the shirt and like pointing to the crest, and his face was just like, I'm a guy who's on my 75th team and I just can't. I'm just like,
yeah.
Overbeck says, I don't know if they matter, meaning the 3D cards, but I've got my super rare Seville chilling on my kitchen while I make dinner and watch you guys. So like, I think people are having fun with it. Like, I don't know. I will say, I'll put it this way. A lot of longtime Sorare players seem much more negative about it than people who have not been around that long. And I did see much more enthusiasm about the 3D cards and the AR stuff than when the cards originally came out, like the 2D versions of the new cards. Like when those came out, everyone was like, ugh. You know, like the 3D stuff better be cool. And then the 3D stuff came out and a lot of people were like, oh, this is cool. And other people don't think it is that cool.
I think it's fine. It's not something that's going to really like take your product and like take it to the next level. You're not gonna. This isn't
take it to a new dimension, if you will.
Right. Well done. I don't think Sorare is going to blow up because they have these AR cards. It's certainly not like a bad thing, a negative thing. I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm indifferent because I think they're cool and I think that they're like nice to look at. I don't know how often I'll be playing around with the AR feature. Maybe they do something more with it. It reminds me a little bit of the MLB product that some of us were involved with 2 to 3 years ago. That was one of the big things they did was they had an app that had like an AR feature and you could take your little bobblehead and put it, in your kitchen or whatever. And in the end, it was like a novelty, a gimmick. not really. It wasn't really like the main functionality of the game, the product. It was more of just like an add-on, and I kind of see that being similar here.
Do you think that AR is how do I put it? Do you think the AR part of it is more important than the 3D part of it? Like, I know that you need the 3D part to do the AR, but like the AR stuff's not part of the just looking at the cards like on the site.
To me, this is not a interesting use case for AR. Like, interesting use cases of AR are like you're at the game and you hold your phone up and like it puts a bubble above your player or something and it shows their Sorare score. Like, that would be a cool use case of AR in a Sorare app. Like, you're live at the game and you hold your phone up and you're looking at Sven Coombs and it has his Sorare score and his card underneath or something. Like, that would be cool.
Right. You want to go to the game so that you could watch it through your phone. This is what
Just check. I'm going to check my score.
No, I get it. I think I personally cannot think of a situation where I would actually do that more than once.
Yeah.
And
it's gimmicky for sure.
Right. However, I've done this a bunch of times and just playing around. Like, I see this actually being more of a thing than like the AR stuff.
Yeah, I will say I made fun of the octagons or whatever shape we said that those were, but with the like dynamic lighting and like the way you can turn it, they look really nice.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, somebody said it's a kaleidoscope. That's what.
Yeah.
I think it's great. Like, I think they're really cool, and I think
Why
that
did you
they're
pick
better
Dorsch?
than. What's that?
Why did you pick Dorsch to pull up and show?
Because I just went to the auction market and I was just in awe of his neck tattoo.
Okay. What do we have there? Like a butterfly or
straight up? That was the only reason.
God's
plan with a cross with wings. I don't know what these numbers are. 1501. Hold on, let me. Can
it's
I
like
look
the Spanish Inquisition?
Look under his neck. Hold on. No, it doesn't work that way. Oh well. Yeah, I think they're cool. If the only thing that I am a little hesitant on is, and I've mentioned this before, that our friend Trip and B was like, the 3D is just going to be the back. Like, there's going to be stuff on the back. And while there is stuff on the back, what Kev Hers says here in the chat said, I would love it if they put the stats for your club on the back of the card. Congratulations to Rikaz for winning this Nicholas Dorsch. It doesn't seem like you're going to want to put stuff on the back of this card. And really all I can think of is that it looks like some sort of cell phone case. And I want to see like the charger port, or it actually looks like a cell phone.
Yeah.
And it looks like you should be able to charge it there on the bottom. But obviously the putting stats or something on the back kind of ruins this kaleidoscopy.
It also ruins the opening experience, right? A little bit. Because like you see the back first.
Like the Premier League cards?
Yeah.
Well, I think they're all like this now, right?
Well, I just mean if it has stats on the back, then it makes that experience weird.
No, Kev was saying stats for your club. I don't know how that would
I think that's also weird. Like, the stats should be related to the player.
Yeah, I mean that's usually how the cards went. I'm trying to. Here we go. I still do. For those of you who haven't noticed, the rookie card emblem on the side, I think, is a really nice touch. Although somebody did mention that the Premier League only has one rookie card, which is kind of wild. How do we get there?
Well, they have really weird like rules for what is a rookie and what is not a rookie, right?
It's funny that Premier League like doesn't. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh, there we go. Well, yeah, the rookie rules are a bit weird too. But we have this guy, Lewis Miley. Look how happy he is. Looks like he's 12 years old. But yeah, you got the Premier League logo back there, the rookie card,
and this kid that will never play.
And this kid. Yeah. Spartan Dog said, I think it would be cool to see what league the card is from when you get rewards with the icon on the side. So they don't all have them. It's just the ones that they have deals with, like that they have full league deals with.
Yeah.
So like Midgeland will have the Sorare logo, not
It
the
actually would be kind of cool if the clues to what your card were on the card, and you could like turn it, and you could kind of sweat the opening just by like turning it yourself.
Andy,
you know how John used to do the
happening.
thing? Yeah, well, maybe, but remember how John used to like cover his screen with something and like slowly like. I mean, you could almost do the sweat experience, how poker players like peel their cards. You could do the same thing where like you slowly turn the side of the card, you see the league, and then maybe you see a position or something on there. I don't know.
I'm glad you brought that up because it does feel like a lot of the reaction is assuming that they're done with everything having to do with 3D and AR. And they were like the negative responses I've seen is that this was like a waste of time. Nobody cares about this. Nobody actually likes it. And they could have done so much more. And it's like, this is the first part. There's probably more. My God, please let there be more.
Have you seen that many people that hate it besides Sean?
I've had, I don't think people necessarily hate it. I think people don't feel like it was worth the hype. And I don't think that what they are hyping has been released yet. Like, obviously, they're going to be excited.
What else is there?
I don't know anything. I literally don't know anything. I like this comment from Sorare Malta. If you're the kind of guy who doesn't put a duvet cover on your duvet, you probably won't appreciate them. But anything that improves the aesthetic of the product is a positive. Yeah. Like, I think that's right. I think it's right. Stefan said, I think the community would prefer more custom edition cards over this AR 3D stuff. So they did say that that's part of the reason that there's that blank space by the name and everything. Like they're going to slap some logos or whatever there, which we sort of see.
So the whole bottom area, they'll use that as like their I don't know, palette for custom stuff.
Yeah. So like these sections here are supposed to be for that sort of thing.
Like what, they're going to put stripes there or something? It's the zebra edition. I don't
think it's like special edition, like random special edition stuff like that. I think it's like, player of the year or Ballon d'Or, which obviously doesn't apply to most cards, but it's out there. Just look at this thing go, man. I love it. I wish all my cards did that. Metal Gear says, why is there only a Premier League emblem on the side, but on all other full leagues, it's the Sorare one? So it should just be Sorare on the ones that don't have full leagues. And then the full league ones, like the Bundesliga cards, have the Bundesliga logo on the side. And
does the Belgian league have the logo on the side?
It should.
And Eredivisie as well, right? We have new cards for both of those.
Yeah, so I don't know why I took this off the screen. So this is the Musiala, like that's the Bundesliga logo. And then on both sides. And then obviously we have to check out Hans. Oh, that only has a Sorare logo. I stand corrected. Maybe it's an error card.
I'm doubting that.
Yeah, me too. But they should get on that. You're right. An Eredivisie should. If anybody here, does Veerman not have new cards?
He does.
Just nobody's selling. They're just buying and keeping. Come on. How do I? Does this work?
Yeah. Do season.
Yeah.
That works too.
These also just the Sorare ones. Metal Gear, I stand corrected, but I also think that they're wrong. Nanzo said they shouldn't have stats on the back, but it should open up like a book and have the stats inside. See, now we're thinking. Let's see. Overbeck Gaming. If they ever put things on the back of the card, I think they can do it like a FIFA pack idea. During rewards, the back of the card shows the L5, L15, etc., just like FIFA with team, nation. I mean, they tried to do the team, the nation, and position now, but it fails for me more than anything else. Rikamon said, I think only the top 5 will have the logo, which that's both understandable and disappointing. Sorry.
I get it, though.
Yeah. There's no respect for the other ones.
Right.
Our good friend Jimmer brought this up, and I wanted to ask you, and it's something that I think everybody needs to think about. How heavy do you think these cards are?
Oh, God. Well, those are gold, right? So
yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. These look heavy.
Yeah. I don't know. You have one behind you of the old edition, right? What do you have in front? You have a pineapple in front of it. What's the deal? What's the deal with that?
Did you really just notice the pineapple?
I did. Yeah.
Thought maybe we talk about.
I don't pay attention to like little details and stuff. I'm not a detail guy.
So this one's pretty light, but it's also made of like hard plastic.
That sounded pretty hard,
right? Yeah, but it's not a gold brick like this Robert Lubicic here.
Yeah, put the softest player in the league on the hardest surface.
I feel like the limiteds look like they weigh more than rares. Like the rare ones just don't look that heavy to me.
Yeah. Well, they are digital cards, Laird, so I don't think they actually weigh anything.
Yeah, I mean, that's just not.
That's not a fun answer.
Not fun. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Keith said he just noticed the shadow on the Dooth 3D cards matter. And nobody's recognized that. Why do I even do this stuff, guys? My God.
Wow, I just noticed it too.
Jesus. Spartan Dog said microtransactions seem very easy for 3D cards.
Like what do you mean they seem easy for 3D cards?
Like pay to have your 3D card now do this or what? I don't know. Would you pay $1?
Yes.
To have
yes. I don't care what you're gonna say. $1. Yes, I'm doing it. There's no chance I'm not gonna do it.
How many times would you spend $1 to see your Sven Coombs card like wave at you?
I mean, so I pay $1 and he just waves at me one time.
One time.
Yeah. I would need like that the wave emote to be like permanent for that card.
Okay.
Then like anytime I press, the W key on my keyboard, he waves. Yeah, all of the Sven Coombs cards that I own would be waving.
Okay. Good to know. I also just noticed that one of our viewers, Shaforkel, won this Robert Lubicic.
Look at that.
9 of 100. So well done that I pulled up.
Do you think that Shaforkel bid on that because he was like, whoa, that looks like a good deal when you had it up on the screen and he bid on it?
No, it was 3 hours ago. It was a good deal 3 hours ago. Now it's a steal, whatever he paid for it. I actually don't know if that's a good deal. Oh, prices are down, it looks like. Uh-oh.
Oh, our price is down?
I have no idea. So do you think that the 3D part of the new cards matters at all, or is it just that they're new cards?
Like, do I think people are paying more for them or buying them because they're 3D?
Yes.
I think people care most about the utility in the game. I think like the general look and appeal of the cards is more good for like the wide audience, like for their brand. When you show Sorare to somebody and something looks nice, it allows that onboarding to happen a little easier versus I don't think people are going to pay more for a card, but I think more people might be interested in the product if it looks appealing.
So that was the point I was trying to make while arguing with Sean about this, which was not on a show. This was where Discord. But his argument was that nobody is joining Sorare because of these cards. Like they don't look at the cards and like, man, I need to buy that. And my counter to that was, it's not about people coming specifically to buy these cards. It's just that when they see them, they're like, oh, that's cool.
Right.
As opposed to like the old MLS headshots. Like those are not, you don't look at that and you're like, oh, that's a game I want to join.
This looks legitimate.
Yeah. Exactly.
A Michael Bradley headshot. This looks great. I want in. Take my $400 for a Michael Bradley rare. Yes.
Let's just go to the super rare. Yeah. And I think it matters. I really do. Like, I think that people will see on Twitter the people spinning the 3D cards and seeing the back and it's shiny. And I think that makes people go, huh, what is that? And that's already more than what we got with these cards or even last year's cards. I feel like I do think every year is an improvement. I do really like these, despite showing the Michael Bradley one, these like honeycomb ones I always really liked. And but they're like the new cards matter. And I think these kind of stick out more on social media that will allow people to be like, yeah, what is that? That does look pretty cool. And if the cards can now like market themselves, that's a positive, right?
For sure.
No?
For sure. Absolutely. And like, just to like go back to kind of like your point, I don't think people are going to be like, I have to pay more for this thing. I think the people that are already here already like have bought into the project and have bought into the idea of Sorare, and they're going to buy the card for utility purposes, fantasy purposes, to make a better lineup. Not necessarily because it's shiny and has really cool lighting effects when you turn it.
So Johannesson said selling 3D cards is going to be much easier than selling 2D cards. The thing is, I think new season cards are easier to sell than older cards. And so I think, and then it's impossible to know right now, but at some point, I mean, I don't think we will ever really know it, but what would be nice to know is how much do these new season cards go for? And how much would they have gone for if they were just peasant 2-dimensional cards? And we won't know that because, I mean, you can make the argument that we did have some of these cards beforehand that with the old, the position font, and then they changed it. And now these are 3D, but like we don't have Prem cards
right
that were 2D from this season that people wanted to buy. I don't know. Let's see what we do have for the Prem. Oh, nothing. U card auctions. I'm just going to do this on screen so everybody can.
Are you buying any of these?
So Maxime asked me that because I had this conversation with him as well. And I'm not buying any cards right now. That's actually not true. But like, I don't just like go out and buy cards to buy cards. Like there are very specific cards that I try to buy. And if they happen to be new season cards, like I'll go get the new season card. But like, I don't just go into the auction house right here or in the secondary market and just be like, hey, what should I buy today? Like, I don't do that.
Why are you so boring, man? Come on.
Because I'm out of money. That's why.
Put in a little bid for that Reece James. Get out the credit card, the Amex. Let's put one in.
How cool is this card without the sponsor on the shirt? Or
yeah,
is it just too much blue?
I love the Chelsea shirts without the sponsors. The blue on blue looks a little weird though because it's like different shades of blue. I like the rares with the blue kit. I think that those look nice.
The rares. So let's see. What other Chelsea rare? Does this work? Let's go. Raheem Sterling, welcome to the show. Yeah, those pop a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, the one of.
Germ said he only sees a floating head on that James card. It's like the old MLS cards.
What do you think about this tilting back and forth movement that it has now? Do you like this?
Sure. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Outstanding.
Outstanding. There, now we're talking here.
I think I like that it shows that there is like that I don't know, that lighting effect to the card. So I like that they do it.
Have you taken any time to like figure out where the light is supposed to be coming from?
Where is the sun?
Yeah, exactly. How is it reflecting? It's nighttime.
Yeah.
I love them. I really do.
You say that and then you haven't bought any, so you know.
Well, that's exactly what Maxime said to me. He's like, you don't love anything enough to have bought it. And I was like, I don't just like. All right, let's buy it.
Just buy something.
What do we got here? Can I like sort by 3D? I don't want any of these. I don't buy 2D. Let's see if this
I assume
works. Wait, hold on. 3D. They ran out of 3D cards already. They were so good they sold out of 3D cards.
What about just year? Can you do year?
I can. The good place that the Crystal Palace cards are confusing. They don't know if they want to be rares or super rares.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace rare.
That is hilarious.
That is such a great line. It's like when like two brothers are competing like in a match and like the mom shows up in like the split jersey. That's exactly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 100%. You nailed it.
So should we buy one? I don't want any Crystal Palace cards.
Oh, what about Chris Richards? No?
What am I going to do with that card, Andy?
I don't know. It's got national team utility, right?
I don't have enough money for this Reece James one. Bowen? Oh, that's pricey.
Yeah, it is.
Have you looked at any? The only one that I've seen somebody point out is Musiala, but any positional changes? Because Musiala is back to a midfielder this year.
I have not. I have not looked at that at all.
I don't know why I wouldn't just do this. All right.
33 minutes. And yeah, but you'll know if you've won it by the time the show's over. So
yeah. Don't need you guys seeing that.
You should put like a really big max bid on that to make sure.
How big?
You get it. I don't know.
What do you think the last sale of Ingy Ingeson is?
I don't even know who he is. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say like $4.
Cents. And yet I'm now outbid at $114.
Put like $5 on him.
Is it not even a jersey, man? Oh, wait. I want a Cho, though. Oh, 2 hours. See, the problem is I don't have any of the other... I don't have any cards of Midtjylland from this season.
Yeah. That is a really funny like thing because I've got all these West Ham cards and I was kind of looking at there's a couple players that like I wanted to add like maybe a Benrahma and maybe another like a Paqueta, but there were a few cards I was thinking about adding. And it's really awkward when you have a collection from another year and then you're looking at these new cards and you're like, I actually need to buy the old one. The old one makes more sense.
I hate it, actually. Like I really dislike that there's no benefit to owning
5%.
cards. No. I mean of having multiple seasons.
Right.
Like give me something.
Right.
Don't tell me I'm not a collector by collecting multiple seasons worth of cards.
Yeah. They have to find the fine line because the way that they were going to do it with MLB, I thought was horrific. Where you could buy limited cards to boost your uniques, basically.
So you think they just didn't think of that?
Yeah. I don't like. I was going to preface this with no offense to the New York office, but I don't think a whole lot of thinking goes on over there. Yeah.
That's harsh.
Is it?
I don't know. Sorry, I went to the secondary market for Midland cards here.
Yeah.
And I think I should just get this Chogoi song unique.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm going to get it, though.
Well, I think you would need to put in a bid greater than, what was that? 5.8 ETH? Yeah.
No, that I can have it for 5.8092. This is the secondary market.
What's that guy's gallery name? World
World Trade Center. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure is. I was thinking of starting a Midland Limited collection. Actually, so to give everybody an insight to how I do things, I wanted to, let me see if I can pull it up here. I decided I have a few Midland cards from this past season, limited. And I was like, maybe I should just build a whole collection. This is what happens during international breaks. I get bored. So I sent an offer to Pavel for like 9 of them, and he just rejected it. How are you supposed to build a collection if this is what you get? This is like an anti-Pavel trade. Like I was sending him 1 card to get 9.
Yeah.
And he said no.
What does that trade look like in your trade builder? Like, is it how many percents? Are you offering them 100%, 120%?
I bet it's not going to show up here.
Yeah, since it's already been denied.
And it took me like 25 minutes to get all 9 of these things in there.
Yeah, I won't ask you to
I will admit it was fairly close in value, which is why I added this extra 16 cents worth of ETH, and he didn't even counter. He just straight up rejected me.
So that 16 cents of ETH is supposed to tell him that if there's a price wrong, you want to pay an ETH?
No, it's like, this is how short you are.
Oh.
That's why. Because then he can counter back.
I see.
But, yeah. Charlie Dunbar. Every time Laird wears that kid, I think of Christian Benteke.
Makes me think of Leon Bailey.
Surface said, what do you think about the new XP levels announced this morning, which were actually announced like a week and a half ago, weren't they?
I care about that less than I care about 3D, new cards, anything possible. I think that the new XP levels are the least interesting thing I've ever heard of.
You know that they're screwing you, though?
I don't care. They're not just screwing me, they're screwing everyone. So it's a level thing. So like I will not even think about that again. I won't waste an ounce of brain power on XP levels.
I feel the exact same way.
Yeah.
The only additional brain power I used was I actually pulled up the.
Oh no! Don't make me look.
The old and the new. Hold on, but so I looked at this and I was like, this is the current and this is the new, and I was like, okay, they're different, and then I gave up.
And who cares?
Right.
Yep.
I wasn't even looking to see if how different the levels were, just that the graphics were different, because I was really hoping that they were the same and they just wanted to see if anybody noticed.
Yeah.
Like that Pam meme, they're the same picture, but they're not. They're different. They did update it.
Some different numbers on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I don't think it changes literally anything for me.
Do you buy any of the boosts to get your guys from 19 to 20?
I have never boosted a card. And
will you ever boost a card?
I don't think so. But I don't know. I can't think of a situation where up until this point I have decided it's not worth it, and that something will happen and I'll be like, oh, it's worth it, because the time it will be worth it will be after whatever I needed it happen. So it's not like I can just go back and
yeah. Did
you're not going to get me next time.
Did you get free boosts for being an OG?
Did we? Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Or no, it was if you had over like 100 commons or something. There was some rule, and if you met those conditions, they gave you like a free boost in each scarcity, I think.
Johanneton said that you didn't use the free boost they gave you. And Quinny said, yeah, 1 per scarcity.
Let's boost one right now. Let's go.
How do I even know if I have boosts?
You go to your club shop inventory.
Club shop inventory. I don't think... Oh, I do?
Yeah. Yes. Live on the air, we're going to boost a card.
I had no idea. Literally no idea.
So we should find your level 19 cards and boost one of them to 20.
How easy is
that?
Sick.
It's going to be sick.
Did we give up on games? There we go.
I don't think this filter works right, by the way.
I agree with you. Let's see. Level 19.
I think put the max at 19 too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is when it stops working. Oh, no. Take that back.
No, I think it's still broke. Maybe not. I see some half
because this is level 20 right here, this card.
Yeah. But what about that Santa Maria right there?
Yeah, that's 9.5.
Look at that.
See how close I am.
Boost him.
But is that the super rare I should be boosting?
Yes.
Oh, these cards are terrible.
You still got Yaroslav, huh?
Andy, I got a super rare too. He's got to be here somewhere near level 20. Oh, wow. Did my super rare really not get that high? Level 16? I can't believe this card is not at level 20 yet. This game week. Here we go.
Tuggy said boost your Maximiano so his 31 score becomes a 31.3.
That's a good one. Well played. Ricomon said Kawata. I probably should do Kawatas. That's only level 17 though. And it's like somewhat close. That's a waste. That one's a waste.
Yeah, I would agree.
Where does this filter again? So do you think the 0.5%, I mean, the 0.5% matters?
No. I sure don't.
But I should do it anyway?
Yes.
I mean, I should probably do...
You could do Castro Montes.
I could. Oh, Lehan Bum. It does seem dumb not to do somebody who's on level 19.
Yeah, I think only level 19, or I guess if you're going to do 3, because you can do 3 per card, you could do like 18, 19, and 20 on a guy.
Hey, but I'm only using the free ones, Andy. I'm not paying for this shit. So let's see how close this messy one is. That seems like it's worth it. I'm still 2,000 short.
I like your minimum price on that card.
What was it? 30 ETH. You know, he's number 30. Or he was there. I didn't even notice that. I should probably make it higher. All right, let's boost this one. Boost.
That was fun.
There we go. Thanks, guys. Ooh, get an offer? Oh, hey, look at that. Winning auctions and barely paying attention.
But that's not a 3D card.
No. That's a stack I'm trying to build of team that doesn't have 3D cards yet.
Is that a limited time only thing that you're doing?
Yes.
I see.
Yes. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, Hulk just got to 19. Should I do Hulk or Tadic? Let's see where Tadic is.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know why we're even doing this. This is feels like a random Nellis stream now.
I blame Sam for taking us down the rabbit hole of XP.
Yeah, seriously. Johanneton said, is doing level 19 the right choice with the new system? I can assure you, I have no idea.
I think yes. No matter what, yes.
Okay. All right. Scosmo said, should we boost today or after the changes to XP? That's why I was waiting, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. A bunch of people said they had no idea that this existed, which is good to me. Johanneton said you read the announcements, which is funny because I did read the announcement and then I just left.
Laird, did you crack the ETH wallet yet?
No, but I know somebody else who seems to have at least cracked the ability to send cards to it.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of fun. You can send cards to the wallet, so whoever wins could get a few extra surprises.
Well, only if they want them. Meaning,
no,
you can leave them in there.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, the competition to win the AC Milan trip was not to clear out the cards. It was to take the AC Milan cards out. I also noticed.
Oh, so that's how they determine the winner if you're the first one to pull the AC Milan cards out and put them into your wallet?
Right. The AC Milan cards have to be in your gallery.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the other interesting thing that I noticed about that is on their video about winning, was it their video? It might have been Nellis's video. He was like, and you can win these AC Milan rare cards. And it included Mignon, who I know is not in it because everybody was making a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, just don't believe everything you see on the internet these days.
You're saying John Nellis is a liar, is what you're saying.
I did not say anything of the sort. But it might be true. Kuwasaki said, I just discovered I have some Sorare OG things in my inventory.
Yeah.
How do you get there again? Oh, you have to click on your coins. Right.
They definitely don't make it like intuitive how to get to your
no,
whatever you want to call that, your inventory of goods.
Right.
But you have to go to home first. Like you can't go to My Sorare and pull it up. You have to go to home and then click on your coins and then you can see the things.
Right. Like clicking on the coins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colonel Dickweed here said one of the Sorare employees on Twitter said they would add Mignon, which does that mean 6 cards or is it still just 5?
They haven't added it yet. At least I didn't see it in the wallet.
No, I'm not going to crack that. I'm not even going to try. Like even the explanations of attempts was like way above my intelligence level. And I was like, oh, this is just not a contest for me.
Yeah.
Johanneton said they should have made us hack a Sorare account and not a wallet.
We're sending out phishing emails trying to get somebody to give up their password or something. Yeah. That'd be great for the community.
I mean, realistically, it would be done in like 5 seconds, I think. Like somebody's bound to get somebody to click on a link to give away the
well, it would have to be like a particular person that you're targeting.
True.
Yeah.
Germ said it was Paul. He said the wallet Sorare system wouldn't allow him to mint and send, but if the winner wanted Mignon, then it would be sent afterwards. I did think that was really funny that he was like, yeah, this system wouldn't let me do it. He was like,
what does he mean the system wouldn't let him do it? Because that's
exactly what he said.
That wallet has a lot of other cards in it right now.
No. It wouldn't allow him to mint the Mignon card, not to send it to.
Oh, because the new season cards?
Well, no, because all the other ones were done. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the other cards are old season cards, aren't they?
Who knows?
I wonder if it was like they
Mark
were,
is absolutely right, though.
yeah.
The Milan cards that they have in there are not 3D, and so they're basically worthless.
Yeah.
Imagine winning a contest where you ended up with 2D cards.
Yeah.
Not me.
It is funny, though, that the contest is like they're using all these 3D clues in their AR viewer, and you win 2D cards. It's funny, right?
Yeah. Aren't some of them 3D now? Or are those 2D? The ones that also appeared in the wallet?
There's 2 3D cards that have been added to the wallet, and then there is another.
That sounds like 60 to me.
2D card in there as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Tuggy said all 5 of those are going right to Basil or Sirhis.
Kuwasaki would rather not win to get the 2D card. See, 3D cards matter. Nobody wants to win 2D cards anymore. The worst thing is going to be it'll be Tuesday, because I don't think we had, we won. Well, maybe might be this week. People who win like multiple rewards and they're like, look at this 3D card I won. And then they get some great like new Emmanuel Reynoso or Carlos Hill, and you're just like, oh.
Well, you're gonna know it's gonna be like quite obvious, because the back of the card is gonna be, the crappy 2D card, and yeah. I don't like that spoils the reveal. It happened last year with the EPL cards, right?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, agreed. So, since we've stayed on topic this entire time, should we do a fruit ranking?
Oh, we're going to rank fruits? Why would we do that?
I just feel like enough people were asking us about it. I literally brought a pineapple with me.
Well, I thought you were going to
actually, do you want to tell
in front of everyone.
Do you want to tell us about your life and death experience that happened?
Well,
recently?
it really wasn't a life and death experience. But I went to the store and I got some kiwis, and of course I washed them, and then I said, "Hey, daughter of mine, would you like to eat this kiwi so that I know if it will kill me or not?" And then she ate the whole thing just like this. And she ate the whole thing, skin and all. And then I knew that it was safe for me to eat. So you're worried. You're worried for me, aren't you?
I'm really worried.
I've done this before.
Really. How long in between your daughter eating the kiwi that you decided to eat it also?
It was like a whole day later.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like right away. Yeah.
Yeah. And she lived, so I knew it was safe. Yeah.
Good luck, man. I am worried though.
This is kind of a weird kiwi. Like, I don't know. It's got like a weird, I don't know. There's like a gap in there.
I've literally never seen that in my entire life. Like a bite out of a kiwi. Like I wouldn't even know what it looked like.
It's not bravery. We know it's safe now.
SorareAndrews is canceled next week as I search for a new co-host. Yeah, I actually just don't even eat kiwi because it seemed like so much work.
So
because you had to take the skin off. Is the skin even enjoyable?
It's like an apple. It's like the peel of an apple.
Except it's like furry.
Not really. Like it looks furry and everything, but like once you start digging into it, it's just like the skin off an apple.
Huh. I do eat that.
Yeah, it's fine. Like it's definitely a better way of eating kiwi. Like my daughter loves kiwi, so I would always have to just get a knife out and peel it, and it would take like, I don't know, it'd take like 5 minutes to peel the thing, and then you have like a little ball,
yeah,
this little green ball, and I I don't know. Just whenever she would eat one, it was like, is it worth it? Is it really worth it?
Did you use like a peeler?
No, just a knife.
Oh, okay. Equally as dangerous, to be honest. Because I was like, I peel mango, and like that always feels like at some point it's slippery, and I'm like, I'm just going to slice my entire hand.
Yeah. Yeah, with a mango, you just have to make sure that it's like not too hard, and
Yeah.
because it'll just like if you get a good mango, it'll just like slide right through the fruit.
I did see like a thing on, maybe it was a Instagram reel the other day of like the best way to cut a mango, and it was basically to cut it like around the middle and then twist it out, and I was like, that's the worst way I've ever seen anybody.
I think if you could figure out a good way to like just peel it, then like if it's just you eating, you just get after it, like hold it up like like hold the whole fruit and just eat it. And not actually cut off chunks, just dig right in.
Just dig right in.
Mm-hmm.
I never considered that.
Fun fact for you: a long time ago, I was watching Survivor Man with like, I don't know if you've ever seen the show, Les Stroud, and he was surviving on like a tropical island, and he found a mango tree, and he was like, "Sweet, I don't have to find food for the next 6 days." But fun fact, you can't eat the skin because the skin has like he said it was like a lot like poison ivy for your stomach if you just eat enough of the skin off a mango. So definitely never eat the skin off a mango. Like you'll get irritation and like a weird, like I don't know if it's like an internal rash or what, but he's like, don't eat the skin. Yeah.
Good to know. That's absolutely what I would have assumed with the kiwi.
Yeah. So kiwi, on the other hand, is totally safe to eat the skin. But if you bite into a mango like an apple, you're gonna be hurting.
In trouble.
Yeah.
I saw this meme yesterday. I think it was yesterday, of like a child asking their parent, like, so before the internet, you just like didn't know things. And I was like, yeah, whatever my aunt told me 20 years ago is just what I believe for the next 20 years. And that's how I feel about this kiwi thing.
It's like alligators are ornery, right? Because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. You know, the one thing that we have not addressed during this entire time is we all thought that the flesh of a kiwi was going to kill us. And look at the plant behind you. What's going to happen if you eat that?
No, but nobody looked at that and was like, I'm going to eat that from this. Like, I'm eating the skin of that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you bite into that thing, you're definitely dying.
Yeah. I'm not even sure. Yeah. I considered doing it during the show, and nobody's going to convince me to do it because I don't really have enough space here on this table. But this is the pineapple core thing.
You said you have all the tools to do it. You have the pineapple.
I actually do, but I can't. It's just not going to work here. Jonathan, you're right. It's a gigantic pineapple. I was in the store and I saw how big the pineapples were, and I was like, I have to get one. And I told this to Andy. My youngest daughter was like, hey, is the pineapple ready? Can you cut it up? And I was like, this is not food. Like, this is for my stream. I need to bring.
Poor kid.
No, I'm not cutting this pineapple. It is a 3D pineapple. You're right.
But you're going to have pineapple tonight for snack time, right?
I might cut it up right after this. Tuggy said, have you ever tried eating a pineapple by taking out each segment on the outside? Oh, I have seen that before. The answer is no, I have not. But I have seen that before. So like apparently each one of these like little pieces here can like, how the hell did you get it out? But basically you can like pull it and it's like, it's got the fruit on the inside.
I don't believe that.
There we go. I don't know how to hold it so that Tuggy said I always wanted to try it. Yeah. I saw a video about that. I'll look it up after and tug you, and I'll let you know. Or maybe I just keep that pineapple. Now I got pineapple stuff all over the place. Anyway. Sorare Malta says, next episode, pineapple Jenga.
Oh, yeah, there are like little Jenga pieces you pull out, but still, I don't believe it.
Have you heard that if you eat too much pineapple, that the enzymes in the pineapple start eating away at your tongue, and that's why your tongue goes numb sometimes if you eat too much?
I thought it was like more of an allergy because we had this discussion in our house last week because I was going to buy a pineapple, and my wife was like, "Don't get it. It makes it hurts your tongue." I'm like, "What?" And then one of my daughters was like, the spikes hurt your tongue. I'm like, there's no spikes in it. You don't eat the spikes. And yeah, I think it's some people that whatever you're talking about, the enzymes, or if it's just like an allergic thing, it affects different people different ways. Because I've never had problems with it hurting my tongue.
I love that. Don't get the pineapple. It might hurt your tongue. Let me get those kiwi. Bring those over. Those are safe.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris said the video is fake. And I tend to believe that.
Which video? The
Regarding
Jenga one? Pineapple Jenga?
Yeah.
Come on, Chris.
Fake news. It was a deep fake pineapple video.
Deep fake pineapple. AR pineapple?
Mm-hmm.
AR. I don't know. Can I get one of my AR cards to cut the pineapple? Like, maybe that's what I'll do. Oh wait, I can't do it. I don't have a iPhone.
I'm sure all of the fun features are coming for Android devices soon. # soon. Trust the team.
Trust the team. When do you think that happens, honestly?
Probably a few weeks. A month. I'll say a month.
So October 14th, you think you and I will be ARing our cards all over the place?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure?
That day. Yep.
Okay. I'm in. A few people brought that up earlier, that this is not available on Android. It happens. Johannes said, we're still waiting for the lock screen thing on Android. I don't even know what that means either. Is that like a notification thing?
Yeah. Sounds like that month guess might be a little ambitious. Because I don't even know what this lock screen thing is. But
no, me neither. October 2024.
I assume you get your scores or like your lineups on your lock screen and like they dynamically update or something.
I don't know. Do people really use the Sorare app for that? You can put your lineup on the lock screen.
Yeah.
Why would I want to do that?
I log into the Sorare app because I have set lineups on it before.
I don't believe you.
I swear to God.
Let me ask you a different question. When you did it, was there any doubt that it wouldn't work?
Yes, of course. Like I closed the app out and then I went back in to make sure that the lineups were still there.
Oh, I would have just run to a desktop.
Well, the times that I've done it on my phone were
the mobile app, or the mobile. Like I would go to a mobile browser. That's what I.
Gotcha. No, the times that I've done it on my phone were for NBA and MLB lock times are always real weird. And
Yeah.
one time we were at the golf course playing golf, and Laird disappeared. So I'll just get to tell my story. And you still there, Laird? There you are.
I thought you.
In short, I was playing golf, and I think I was with like Jimmer or somebody, and he was like, "Hey, the lock time for baseball's in like 15 minutes."
Thanks,
so I'm
Jimmer.
like, trying really fast to like punch in my lineups, and I'm sure that was the best game week of all time for me because I didn't think about it and just plugged them in. I've done the same thing with NBA because it's like NBA lock times are like 6 p.m. and like we were out to dinner or something, and I'm like, oh, NBA. So pop those in real quick. Yeah.
That's fair.
To be honest, it's a nice, putting lineups in there is nice and like a nice experience.
Okay. I'll say I'll try it one day, but I won't. Jump Two was wondering if you think the new NBA cards or the new MLB postseason cards will be 3-dimensional.
That's a great question. Should they be? Yes. But the fact that we see zero parity between the US team and the French team, who the hell knows, right?
Do you think they were in New York and they were like, oh shit, those are awesome? Why didn't we think of that?
Yeah. I really hope they are. It would be nice for at least some of the products to like start to like converge and be the same.
So 3D cards don't really matter, but we just want all of our cards to be 3D now.
Did I say 3D cards don't matter?
I don't know. Did we? I don't know. We got this entire show. We've gone an hour and we still haven't decided if they matter.
No, we both agreed that
like there's no going back at this point, right?
You could, sure. But I think we both agreed like that the overall product looks better, is nicer. People will see it and it will give it some level of either credibility or like the I want that mentality. But like I don't think that it's like the biggest deal ever, but I think it does matter in some way.
Yeah, I don't think they can ever go back.
So if they release 2D NBA cards, is that a problem?
It's a gigantic disappointment.
Yeah.
But I was more thinking about football cards, that they can't go back to 2D football cards after this.
What if they go to mint the new J League cards or K League cards, and the J League's like no 3D, and then they have to try to like? Do you think that they would do 2D cards again?
That's a good question. It would be really funny to like have a league just be like, "Hey, no 3D. Love what you're doing.
Yeah.
2D only."
I don't see them like being like, all right, we're gonna drop the licensing agreement with the J League because they wouldn't do 3D. Like I don't think that would be something that they would be willing to do.
Would you rather?
I love Would You Rather. Let's play Would You Rather. Let's go.
Would you rather? See, you're a bad person to ask for this, but I'm going to ask, and maybe everybody else can opine. Would you rather 3D K-League cards with delayed scoring or 2D and real-time scoring?
Oh, it's a great question. Give me the wait, the 3D cards had delayed scoring? Yeah, bring them on. Give me those delayed
They're more
scores.
important than real-time K-League scoring.
Yeah. Nobody's going to agree with me on that one.
There are times where I do like that K-League sweat, where you're like, your defender got a clean sheet and you have to wait 4 days to find out he only got 62 instead of 98. I think there's some fun in that sometimes.
I think that you might be the only person that thinks that.
I think the reason you don't is because you don't have any K-League cards. And so you're sitting there in third, and then all of a sudden you're like, how did I go to 12th?
Yeah.
And there's like Seal Young-woo just like 98. Sorry. Surfer said 2D in real time. Delayed scoring is one of the worst things about the live game week right now.
Respectfully disagree.
What's worse? Oh, he did say one of the worst.
No, I think it's fun.
Doesn't affect Champion Europe scoring, so who cares?
That's right.
Just play Challenger. Duh. Yeah. New season common cards are not 3D. Yeah, you gotta 3D ain't cheap. Come on. You can't just be giving away 3D. Come on, guys. I got nothing else. Thank you to everybody for joining. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny, who was here earlier. I think we went that entire time and really didn't decide if they matter or not. But
I think we beat a dead horse for sure. Yeah.
We certainly did. Certainly did. And I somehow got away with not actually cutting this pineapple.
You enjoy that later, though.
I will. I will. It'll be right after this. Oh my God.
Like an apple.
Yeah. For those of you who are listening, Andy just took another bite out of this kiwi, and good luck, Andy. Good luck.